Lingam and Danton and Dr. Raguraman for helping to get all these pledges and donations for the last 2 weeks. So still there are pledge forms and envelopes, and if anybody wants, please talk to the volunteers or Georgia, and you can pledge today and on over a period of 2 years. So all these people have either donated or pledged over 10,000 Canadian dollars. Over 10,000 Canadian dollars. First, Mr. Appathurai Muthulingam. All of them are over 10,000 Canadian dollars. I like to call Bruce Kidd and Georgia to accept the pledges and checks. Next, Dr. V. Raguraman. Then, Dr. Lambodharan. Next, Mr. Swarnalingam. Barasti Vinayakar Temple. Ayya is not here, so Dr. Lambodharan, you can come in front on behalf of Ayya, and
he's not here with some unexpected reason. Vijay Kumar and Panchayat has pledges $10,000 on behalf of Sri Barasati Vinayakar Temple, Toronto.
Thank you, Doctor. Canadian Tamil Professional Association. All the members of Canadian Tamil Professional Association, please come in front and take the picture. Thank you. Jaffna Hindu College All Boys Association, Canada. I'm so proud. That's the high school I went to back in Sri Lanka. Members of Jaffna Hindu College All Boys Association, Canada. All of these are over $10,000. Thank you. Mr. Sanda Panchalingam. Raj Thawaranna Singham family. I think he is not here today. I don't know whether any of his family members are here. Either Harry or Karthika. Karthika is a UFT alumni. He became the valedictorian last year. 10,000. So they are not here, but they are pledges. Yeah. Prabha Balakrishnan and his son Adityan. Prabha Balakrishnan. Thank you. Bhairavi Music Academy and Fine Arts of Durham, Ramesh Rajasingham and Mrs. J. Chandran. And Ravina Please also join. Mr. Selva Vetti Vadivel, I don't know whether he is here. Mr. Selva Vetti Vadivel, very thank you. Sorry, Selva Vettivel. I'm getting too excited.
You're taking over my accent.
Yeah. Cubase Nava from Navalo. Mr. Kumar Alagaratnam from Dynamo. Thank you. Mrs. Satya Jyoti Selvakom. Thank you. Professor and poet Sharon. And Sherry Atkin, if you could also join. If you... Tamil Nadu Multicultural Association of Canada. Tamil Nadu Multicultural Association of Canada. Please, all the directors join. There are still time for others to fill the pledge form. Mr. Vivek Subramaniam. Mr. Vivek Subramaniam. Thank you. Mr. Manuel J. Sudasan. I have lost count how much all this adds up to.
Take a few minutes and let me know.
Thank you. Mr. Vasan Parames.
One second.
Ilangai Tamil Changam, the oldest organization in North America. They were supposed to be here from New York. I think they are here. Ilangai Tamil Changam, all the way from New York. The oldest Tamil organization in North America. Mr. Karthika Vasikaran, Vice President of Ilangai Tamil Changam. Thank you for coming all the way from New York to support the course. And our fellow board member from India, Dr. Arumugam, $10,000 that is. He is not here, but he has sent the message. And at this point in time, there are some more names to come. At this point in time, I want to read a greeting message from the government of Tamil Nadu. It just came just in time today, before the event. From government of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Minister Pandeyarajan, who is responsible for the Tamil language and heritage. The greeting is in Tamil, so I will read it as it is written. Valthu Madal. கனடாவால் தமிழ் மக்கள் கனடாவில் முதன்மையான டொரண்டோ பல்கலைக்கழகத்தில் இன்று தமிழ் இருக்கையை நிறுவுவதற்காக விழா எடுத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றார்கள். இந்த மகிழ்ச்சியான செய்தி இப்போது கிடைத்திருக்கின்றது. அங்கு வாழும் 3 லட்சம் தமிழ் மக்களுக்கும் இந்த முயற்சிக்கு உறுதுணையாக நின்று முன்னெடுத்த தமிழ்ச்சி அமைப்புக்கும் டொரண்டோ பல்கலைக்கழகத்திற்கும் எனது வாழ்த்துக்களும் பாராட்டுக்களும். தமிழும் தமிழ் கல்வியாளர்களும் பற்றாளரும் நீடூடி வாழ என் பிரார்த்தனைகள். அன்புடன் கானா பாண்டியராஜன். And I made a mistake when I announcing Kubesh Navadem, that is Mallika Wilson LLP. So that was presented already. And Remax Sri Lanka. Is it? Sujan Shan. Sujan Shan from Remax. Transnational Government of Tamil Nadu. Representative, please come forward. Thank you. Jnana Bhaskaran Narayanam Pillai. Estate of Ravindran Jogaratnam, another 10,000. Thank you. So before I go to the next category, I've been reading all the names. So me and my wife together, another 10,000. Another fellow board member from USA, Mr. Mr. Kumarapan, 5,000 US dollars, but he is not here, but he is very supportive. So I'm going to read a few of the names, in between 5,000 and 10,000, around there. Dr. Kirubanandan. Georgia, it still continues. And Bruce. And Mr. Umesh Valipuram. Another fellow volunteer from Tamil Chaying, from Dallas. Mr. Benti Chelvan, he has been very helpful in mobilizing people for the support of Harvard Tamilchaya. He also has sent his contribution about 1,100 US dollars. Professor Brenda Beck and Eric Harris, another 10,000. We have crossed well over 500,000. Brenda Beck also recently made another donation on her name, 325,000 to University of Toronto for the advancement of Tamil studies. And I made a mistake in announcing one of the pledges. I sincerely apologize. It was Isaya Rangam, and I requested Mr. Sorlingam to come and yeah. So why don't you say a few words and call them?
Isarangam is rendering songs that has been created, actually written by our own poet, tuned by our own artist, and we are staging it for last 15 years or more. And that's the only stage that is singing our own song, which will be singing our own pain, own happiness, and our own livelihood. And our board members, you can call Kana and Bala, those both here, Balakrishna. And please come forward.
Somebody can help Ghana to get the picture. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle. You know, I should say this because Muthulingamana and I have been going around since we started this in the last month or so, every weekend meeting people, and sometimes the meeting lasts 3 hours, but we don't get anything. Sometimes meeting lasts 1 hour, after 1 hour people give. But it took only less than 3 minutes for him to say that he's pledging $30,000 to Isayarangam. It took less than 3 minutes for us to explain to him what it means all about. Next, Vivekanandam Subramaniam, another 10,000. Thank you. I think we have number of other donations, and somebody has a poem. I'll be happy to announce those names. I think we probably have, I lost count because some of them will keep coming. I think we have crossed 600,000 Canadian dollars. And I should also say the leadership of Tamil Chang directors and Tamil Chang organization, the organization and its directors together have contributed close to $300,000 today. And 4 of them have come just various parts of US just for this function, so that demonstrate their commitment, passion, and the leadership for the advancement and exploration of Tamil language. And I also want to acknowledge Tamilisai Kalamandram coming all the way from New York to make this pledge today. I think I'm keep excited. It is Ilangai Tamil Changam who came from New York. It's Ilangai Tamil Changam who came from all the way from New York to make the pledge today. So there are a number of other donations. I'm going to read all those names. And also the request is that we are doing this as a community project, and this is historical in many ways because it's the first time we are doing a Tamil chair at this level in Canada, and it's the first endowed chair in the University of Scarborough, and is the first single largest donation probably at the University of Toronto Scarborough campus. In many ways it is historical, and it is important that all of you take this as a personal project and spread the word, encourage everybody to donate, and whether we some way or the other in the last 3 decades, the global community knows there is ancient ethnic community Tamils exist. So I think the global community got to know that in the last 3 decades. But I think it's now up to us to share the richness of our heritage, culture, language to the rest of the world, and to demonstrate who we are. And there are a number of other pledges I am going to read, and before that I would like to invite Mr. Paul Pantian. He came all the way from Dallas to say a few words.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். முக்கியமாக நான் சொல்ல வந்தது என்னன்னா, தமிழ் பேரவை விழா இந்த வருடம் டல்லஸில் நடக்கவிருக்கிறது. இந்த வாரம் 28, 29, 30 நாட்களில் இந்த வீக்கெண்ட், இந்த வார இறுதியில் தமிழகத்திலிருந்து 20-25 பேர்கள் வருகிறார்கள். கலைஞர்களும் தலைவர்களும் சில முக்கியமான நபர்களும் தமிழகத்திலிருந்து வருகிறார்கள். இது வட அமெரிக்காவில் அதிகமான ஒரு